on the home farm. It's dealing with A1 Outdoors. And just over here the other day, got some fruit trees in the ground. Just dropped a YouTube video showing how we hang and freshen up our code blue rope-a-dopes. And got rained out of work today, so it freed me up to come do some work on the farm. And what I'll be doing today is, if you follow along with us, earlier this spring, we ended up clearing almost 5 acres on the farm here. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be making some travel corridors and open up some new trails in this thick stuff on the opposite side of the log road from where we cleared, accessing into our lower food plot on the lower side of the ridge. It's probably 300-400 yards away from me, give or take. So I'm going to be cutting a few trails leading from what we cleared into the lower side food plots. All right, guys. So I finally made my way to the lower plot. I'm about to take you guys and show you what I've done. But reason that we make these access trails is that so we can hunt in or around food morning or afternoon. Now, typically we don't try to favor hunting around food in the mornings, but when it comes rut, these bucks are running everywhere. Sometimes you need a plan B to slip into a stand that you weren't expecting to hunt in order to harvest that buck. So that's the reason we build these. But like I said, let's go take a look at what I've done. So we started branching off of this main log road. This is in the very middle of our farm, runs from the ridge all the way to the bottom. As you can see, kind of through that gap from there all the way to the ridge and over is being cleared, roughly about 5 acres. So we're gonna branch off this main road, step up onto the other side here, and then this will lead all the way down to the lower plot. And now we're at the tree we'll be set up in for our stand. We'll have 2 lock-ons in this, one for cameraman, one for the hunter. But as you can see right back here is the food plot, or the top side of it anyways. And that's what we'll be coming in here to access. As you noted, we had plenty of cover on this access road. You know, we don't want to get busted sneaking into food, especially if we have to do it on a morning hunt. So one down, a couple more to go. The new ones, the rest of these will be coming off the new part that we cleared on the other side of the log road. So this is a project we've been counting on for a couple years now, but as anyone else knows that does these type of improvements to their property and farms, it's all a process and it takes time. So this is year 4, but we've came a long way from year 1. So I'm gonna get back to it and I'll catch up with you guys a little later on. All right, so where I'm at now on the farm, you can see behind me how it's all open. This is the bottom of that food plot I was just at. Being that the log road that runs through the middle of the property is over here. So I made an access trail that comes down and connects to one we made 2 years ago, right through here, which connects to a log road that goes all the way around into this field where the food plot's at. It'll actually be corn this year. We just finished our access trail onto this new cutting that my brother and dad did over the spring. It leads from the pond back to it'll be our last green plot on the lower side of the farm, but on the opposite side of where I've been working today. So either way, saying that, we're gonna hang a new code blue rope-a-dope today. This will be number 5 on this farm. So as you can see, I strongly believe in these ropes. They bring great intel. Like I said, you can use these year round. You don't always have to run a rut estrus scent on these. They make year-round scents that are just normal deer pre-orbital scent. The rack rub as well is a natural scent, and you can use them year-round, guys. So and now is the time to be putting out your mock scrapes, to be getting your buck inventory for what'll be here this fall. So we're gonna be hanging this today. We're right here on a log road that sits below the pond, and it'll be about 100 yards or so to that back food plot. These deer use this trail daily. so it'll be a perfect spot to hang one of these. We just put a card camera right here off the side of the trail to keep inventory on what's hitting this. And just like that, guys, they're that simple to hang. And normally you wouldn't even have to use elevation as a four-wheeler or step stool to hang these. It was just the fact of where we've logged this road, there is not a lot of overhanging branches, and this was the closest one. So, but it worked out perfect. I like to set mine about chest height. As you can see in the time-lapse video, I frayed the ends of these out. They come pretty smooth and tight together. I like fraying the ends of them out. I feel like it holds the rack rub scent a little longer than if they're just bunched up together. But that's simple. Like I said, we got a camera hung over this, so I'll let it soak for a week or two, pull that camera, and then show you guys, you know, does, bucks, yearlings, fawns, they all hit scrapes on, you know, every property. So like I said, go check out Code Blue Scents today, grab your rope-a-dope, and good luck this fall.